Alright, so looks like they're as you guys all know, it's all open deck list, so
Yep.
They're just looking at it, and right now Twan is thinking to himself, "Yep, this is Goblins."
Oh my gosh, gas! Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs.
5 gifted subs. Shout
I
out!
really appreciate that.
Thanks from everyone from Southern Magic.
Shout out!
Boys,
Thank
go
you.
wish they could have made it to the top 8. Hey, next time you got
Hey,
this.
it's all good.
Yeah, but thank you so much for those gifted subs. Really appreciate that. But my boy Wayne has to go. Yeah, you're right. Hey Josh, you got gifted a sub on air.
I got gifted a sub.
Yeah, you have ad previewing now.
Oh, there you go.
But can somebody run and they haven't started yet, but their live total isn't completely on the screen. Just like, yeah.
Let's see where it is.
It's like on the corner. It just
gotta
needs to be like
forward.
an inch or so.
I like how on our broadcast it's Twan and it's Wayne. It's all
On
caps.
Wayne, and he's playing Gobbly.
Playing Gobbly.
Yep,
Playing Gobble.
Gobble.
Wayne's about a gobble.
Wayne spells like Gobble.
Turkey tribal, baby. Let's go.
Who wins
Gobble,
this
gobble.
actually? Because 5-color. Okay, so here's the thing. Wayne has the element of surprise here, because
Does he?
well, not really because we have open deck lists, but like nobody's really prepared for goblins.
It's not the element of surprise in terms of they cast a card you didn't know existed. It's more of like they just don't know how to play against it.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people think of goblins as really this creature aggro deck, and goblins is actually a creature control deck that just gets a bunch of toolbox
It is.
answers
It really
with Goblin Matron and with Harbinger. I forgot the name of that. Goblin
Yeah.
Harbinger or whatever. So it's really a toolbox creature control deck, and believe it or not, I actually like Wayne's position in this matchup. Yes, Twan has a lot of answers, but Goblins just kind of keeps coming after you.
Yeah.
The card that Twan really wants to see is Up the Beanstalk. It's the
Yeah.
same reason you want it for other control or other creature matchups. You just need to cantrip because Goblins has a way of just snowballing with Goblin Ringleader and Goblin Matron and just getting card selection, just refusing to die. That I feel like if the game goes long, it's actually going to favor Wayne and not Twan.
For sure. I went ahead and put a link in for our Discord as well, just so people can stay up to date, because we're going to try to do some more stuff like this, but we also, all of us usually have a day to stream. We all have a day to stream that we usually do League, so if you want to see Legacy, Modern, Pioneer, really any competitive format.
Penny Dreadful.
Penny Dreadful.
Penny Dreadful.
Yeah, Penny Dreadful. Can you name me, well, how about this? To give people hype for Penny Dreadful, what are 5 cards that you can play in Penny Dreadful?
Rune Snag. Alright, we got Rune Snag.
Okay, that's our hype card? Okay.
I love Rune Snag. I'm a Rune Snag apologist. Sylvan Library.
Yeah, Sylvan Library is a good one.
Dragonstorm's a real deck right now.
Dragonstorm.
There's
Okay.
Dragonstorm.
Return.
Dread Return? Not the Dread Return. The Oops All Spells deck is actually out for this season. Oops All Spells is not available right now. Probably next season. We'll get it. We'll get there at some point.
That's so sad.
But no, there's a lot of good cards. The Tastiger is a very playable card.
Tabernacle was actually played in the format.
We
It
just
was
lost
on
2
front
viewers
line.
since we started talking about Penny Dreadful. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna be streaming it at some point, so
That's fine.
y'all better get hyped.
Uh-huh.
It's like Community. There are dozens of us.
There are dozens.
This channel had a good run.
Alright, so we
We're
have
just streaming Penny Dreadful.
I believe that is a blood crit tapping for a
There's-
skirt prospector, or is that an Auntie's hovel? No, that's a. I'm talking. The
That's a
land.
secluded
That's
courtyard.
secluded courtyard. That's the one.
I'm guessing it's naming goblins. If not, we should probably call a judge.
Yeah. Or it can name if wizard. Is it like does it have a subtype?
I think you can. Yeah.
Okay, that works.
All right, fetching, getting Rogren Triumph. I believe the seeding wise, I believe Wayne is the higher seed here.
Wayne is the higher seed, so it's gonna be well, actually, I wasn't paying attention, so I don't know.
Good.
Great commentary.
Actually, look at the. Do we have the
Deck list.
the
we do-
brackets? Because the brackets can.
Oh, yo.
The brackets will tell us.
Don't you have the bracket?
The picture. Yeah.
Okay.
Just being
You have the brackets.
supreme goofus over here. Wayne was on the
It's,
draw, so
This is the semis. We have 5-color control versus goblins, and then on off screen, which we have a camera on there, but we haven't switched to it, is Rhinos versus Scam. So that's what we have going on right now in our lives. But we voted on it, and people wanted to see goblins versus 5-color. We got Twan versus Wayne.
all right.
So-
well, Wayne already has one half of the combo, so I mean, again, and the one thing about
The thing is, like, it's it's more than just a combo piece. It's just a good card.
It's just a good card, and this is one of those things where if Wayne doesn't combo off, okay, like you still have other options, you still have ways to maintain it. This really just puts Twan to the test right now. If Twan can answer the conspicuous Snoop,
Yeah.
I'm hungry. If Twan can answer the Snoop, then obviously it's good for him. But if you're in Wayne's spot, you're more or less just like, okay, we play on. Like it's just you're really putting him to the test right now.
All right, Flooded Strand, played that, and then played a Up the Beanstalk.
Play the Beanstalk.
Get them beans.
Now, if Twan doesn't have instant speed interaction, which he did flash a Solitude, but if he doesn't have a white card to pitch, Wayne can win right now.
So you keep talking about this Snoop combo. I don't remember the last time that I saw Goblins. What exactly is the other
Snoop
combo?
So the combo is good.
I'll say it is basically, you know what Snoop says. It gains the activated abilities of the creatures on top of the deck. So usually what you do is you play the Goblin that lets you search for a Goblin, and you put it on top of the deck. Then what you do is you search for Kiki Jiki. So what you do is it says make a copy of target non-legendary card, so you target itself.
Because Snoop is itself not legendary?
Yeah,
So just
Yeah. So then the way you win is after you make infinite guys, you eventually will put Sling Game Lieutenant on top of your deck.
Yeah.
And just sack all the goblins. And so infinite drain.
That seems pretty sick. Not quite what's happening here, but setting up for it for sure.
Well, Wayne just played a Skirk Prospector, and it appears that he just played a Skirk Prospector and attacked. So missed a land drop, and that's if you're definitely on Team Twan, Team 5 color control. That definitely made you a little giddy, because if Twan is able to run away with the card advantage off of Up the Beanstalk, Wayne's going to be very hard pressed to win in the long game.
I agree.
Incredible feedback.
Bro, I'm tired, man.
Are we all?
I've been sitting here talking forever.
And as much as Twan has been on the stream, I gotta say, he has one of the prettier control decks. Look at those Infinity Shocks. He has nice little...
I played him at a RCQ before, and his deck is foiled out, all that stuff, so... And he knows how to play it. He's a really good pilot, obviously. That's why he's in this
That's why he's in the semis.
Now, we say that too. Wayne actually has a really pretty deck also. His land base is foiled out.
Foiled out goblins, and are you going to play the Bogart Harbinger?
We'll
he
never
is.
know.
Now, Twan needs to have an answer right now, which I imagine he does. But if he does not, the game is over.
Have you noticed that there's spells that completely just break the stream?
Well, he needs to have a white card to pitch to it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's cards that completely break the stream. One, Shieldred, and apparently that card too. It's great.
Unfinity, more like Unfinity.
Aha!
Coffee money, you so funny.
I do love those lands.
Didn't wait for that to rhyme.
Uh-huh.
All right, well, Wayne's going to go for it. Wayne's going to go ahead and flash the Kiki Jiki, and it's kind of hard to see if Twan has a white card.
So what he does is
Yep, 2 Solitudes.
Yep. What he's
That'll
doing is
do
he's going to make infinite right here.
He's going to attempt to.
On the last one, he's going to target the ante, and then put Sling Gang, and then Sad Christmas all around.
He missed his chance right now, I think.
Well, he did it with the target on the stack.
Yep. I'm assuming the shining card is a Solitude.
Yep. In response, Wayne would like to untap and do it again. Now, the good news is, if anything, Twan's hand is kind of garbage. It's just nothing but lands. So if Wayne can, unfortunately, Wayne's draw step is dead. It essentially is a time walk because Wayne is going to be drawing a card that he literally cannot cast. But, we'll see.
After missing a lane drop.
His deck got stolen a year back and had to start. Oh, that's awful. Oh, yeah, I remember that. I remember him looking for that. Yeah, that's awful. I'm glad he built it back and whatnot. I would definitely not. Would definitely not have built it back, but good for him. We had a guy in Huntsville that he got his Jund deck stolen, and basically he people in the community helped give him cards, and he wanted everybody to sign it, so he had to have signed out Boomer Jund.
Oh wow! So yeah, he has another conspicuous Snoop.
I have actually a really awkward contribution that was made towards that deck. I had 4 Blood Braid Elves that I donated to him that were signed by Yuya Watanabe before everyone found out he was a cheater.
Well, yeah, but those gained value after that.
Who knows? Oof. I wonder what our tab is going to be at the end.
You have a tab?
I don't know. Well, I will say this.
Anything's a tap if you just walk out the door.
Hey, I mean, he handed us some offer he can't refuse, which we can just sell, and then we can use that as revenue for the store.
And that is a card I can't tell. These amateurs, I'm gonna guess that's a Teferi. Well, I actually don't know because nothing really resolved, or like no actions took place after it resolved.
Yeah, the sun is moving, so we have a worse player.
4 mana, probably the One Ring. Yeah. Well, bam.
That's
One of these artifacts is not like the other.
Which one do you think is better, Aether Vial or the One Ring?
Aether Vial, because it'll be legal after 2 months.
That's true. Yeah. That's true.
What do you mean?
So we have an Ignoble, the Goblin Mommy, Conspicuous Snoop. There we go.
Conspicuous
Conspicuous
soup,
Soupy, and then One Wing. Should have been gifted us up.
That's why I'm on Tinder. What?
Oh. Oh. Right. Hey, you were right. It was the One Ring. He shielded it for a second.
Yep. Well, it's one of those things like, what else?
What if we just put it next and we just put it in an umbrella? Yeah, let's just put an umbrella over the lights next time.
Honestly, spit in it for him.
That's on stream, Jeff.
It's fine. It's fine.
That is delicious.
Also, after stream, probably a little bit later, we're gonna be taking the VOD and we're gonna be posting it on our YouTube page. So, for people that are in the stream or want to check out check out the matches they didn't see, check out our YouTube page. It's South Right Now Magic.
Yep.
I think is what it's called. That's our name, right?
Yep. Or.
Yep.
Yep.
Yup.
That's right.
Yup.
Yeah, that's the one.
Because of this silly witch book, we can't say Southern Magic. But yeah.
Yeah. When are we gonna watch that?
Go ahead and
Read
give us
that
a
book?
subscribe on YouTube at Southern Magic on YouTube. And on TikTok at Southern Magic.
I don't have a link. Y'all just go find it.
Yeah, go figure it out yourself.
Yeah, go figure it out. You're grown mostly. I don't know your
Are the
life.
links in the Discord?
No.
We should fix that.
Probably.
We should also
Link
have
will
links
be in the
Twitch.
Discord.
It's like the One Piece. You have to find it.
Yeah. You have to.
We only want the real fans finding the TikTok.
Good luck. The only one the real fan fight.
And they are playing. You see, these foils are just getting out of hand. Look at that. They're so shiny that you literally can't. You're getting blinded.
Yo.
That's an Omnath, though. That's how you know you're losing when your opponent's cards just start glowing. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, I better skip town.
Yeah, you should see when Shieldred hits the field. It literally is just white on the screen.
Go into Super Saiyan mode.
Yeah. I still think Shieldred plus One Ring is the best combo you can play right now.
Yep. Speaking of Shieldred, Matt, I was telling Chad about if they go on YouTube and search for Beseech mid-range on Southern Magic, they'll see our stream of playing Shieldred plus Peering to the Abyss.
Alright, I actually have no idea what that card is. It's a secret lair card.
Oh, that is
That's
Goblin
Goblin
Matron.
Oh, I think it's Goblin Matron.
Shout out to all. Oh, if that's a, well, never mind. I was going to say, if he can find a way to put a card on top of his deck,
That puts it in the hand.
it does put, because that's the only way he can threaten Infinite.
But if
Still, though,
Bogart.
could get Bogart, just has no way of casting it currently. Gets a
He got
mission
Mission
expert.
Expert,
That's
yeah.
a nice one. And like I said, I really don't mind Wayne's position right now. Obviously, it's not great. Your opponent has a lot of tools, but
Yeah.
if you're in his spot, you're still rocking and rolling.
Alright, we are at 29% on battery. We should be fine for the rest of this. We're at 29.25. I'll keep that monitored for the cameras.
Oh, for camera life, that is.
Oh, yeah, no, my laptop's at 1%. We just never need to unplug it. So
Okay.
it doesn't look like it is, but if you unplug it, it's kind of just like suck. You get the suck.
Just what will?
Don't worry about it. I don't know.
Those cameras
Don't
at
worry.
29?
Yeah, they're fine.
It's the One Ring and Omnath.
Yeah, it's One Ring, Omnath. That's a
The
prismatic.
Lion Pathway.
That's a prismatic ending. Get rid of the Snoop. That's good. Here.
Prismatic ending. Now I
So
think
now we just have a bunch of Lords and an Ignoble. So I think 5-color is going to take control of this
5
game.
colors should take control of this game. They just need to present a way for lethal. And I believe that's going to be a little T. Yep. So
I'd say after this, if somebody could tilt the camera just a little bit, maybe that will help with the glare. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and just tilt it, like, yeah, just a little bit. That might help with the glare. Because both these people, it's really a first world problem. We picked the 2 people with the blinged out deck, so we can't see what they're doing.
Summon Dark Magician. You know, Elusive Conman, if I were either of these players and my opponent cast a Dark Magician, I would shake their hand.
Yeah.
I would hug them.
It's really good. It's a really good card. That really didn't help.
Matt's going to come back. Did it work?
No, not at all, actually.
It helped the right side a little bit.
Yeah, you can come back. It helped a little bit.
It helped the right side of the screen.
Their cards are too shiny.
See, like, we can see theirs now.
Okay.
It is tilted.
It's just... Yeah, it is tilted just a little bit, so...
I ain't going to trip about it.
Nah, fix it back.
Yep.
Make it not tilted.
Well...
It's bothering Drew, so Drew's gonna go do it.
I'll do it in between games.
You can do it now. This game might last a while.
This game is... Ugh.
Yeah. You can go check on the other game real quick.
I'll do that too.
Alright. Yeah, we're gonna get a halftime report from the other game. See how they're doing. The Scam versus Rhinos matchup, which is usually actually favored by Rhinos. Because Rhinos, what you do is you just keep a bad hand and they rip it apart and you go, I'm going to just draw the good cards. Because that's what I do.
Just turn off all lights and play in the dark. We could. I mean...
Shuffle.
Wha-bam! Get that Omnath out of here.
You know, that's actually not terrible.
It's not... That is really good. Now, the other thing about Wayne's deck is it's chock full of lords. So if Wayne can get a lord out somewhere and really just kind of walk the tightrope between really good value cards and an actual clock, you might be able to take over. However, as we all know, Twan can easily just ride the One Ring engine and just outlast.
Yeah.
So both of these decks are kind of doing their thing.
He's got a bunch of pooters on his field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Con
fine.
Vermin, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate
Thank you
that.
so much, Con Vermin.
So many cards in his hand.
Yeah, he's got so many cards in hand. You know what's really really awkward about this board state? Delighted Halfling blocks all these creatures. No, they're all 1/1s, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
Bunch of poopers.
yeah.
Yep. And proactively using the ring. You know what that tells me? Another ring.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like. And you can play it with
Con Vermin. It's another
another
person.
con person. You're not original.
But thank you for following. Hopefully you'll stick around.
Yeah. Actually pretty good.
Thanks a little bit. I'm gonna stay out there and just
Yeah, hang
message
out.
you if
Yeah.
there's any unclear cards.
Did you see any how's the other match going?
It looks like they're going game 2. I'm not sure who won. It was a very close game.
Okay, cool.
It appears that Twan has an Elishnorn in play, and so with that, if there was a what would we say advantage bar, it would be creeping through the screen to the left, because now Wayne's deck can no longer. Wayne's just has a bunch of dudes, like basically one-sided humility. So
You know what a good emote idea is for when we do this next time? Let's just get a Christmas tree, but it's sad. So it's sad Christmas.
Christmas.
It's just sad Christmas. It's kind of along the lines, though, of you're not like this emote, but also it's a saying that for some reason you said it and now I say it because
Are you talking about sad Christmas?
it's sad Christmas.
This-
Rocky, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that.
Hey, thanks a lot, friend.
Rocky.
You can watch this
Rocky.
sad Christmas game just like us.
Sound effect. We don't do sound effects on these streams for a reason. So, breaks away from the content. The only sounds we want you to hear is us complaining.
Yes. Because
Yes.
everyone knows the best part about Magic is actually the complaining.
Yeah, it is the best part. If okay, I don't recommend smoking to anybody, but the best stories you'll ever hear is if you go to the smoker circle outside of an SEG or a GP. It's just I got blown out by just that over and over, just screaming,
Yes.
and you're just sitting there like, Yeah, I'll listen to
funny
this.
story. I came home from a tournament and I was just super like disgruntled, and my wife looked at me and
You
goes,
can have a judge call right here because they're looking at Omnath. Oh, it's probably Omnath with Elishnorn.
I'm gonna let you pronounce that, but thank you so much for the follow.
Uchiha, thank you so much for the follow.
It's funny, I came home from a tournament and I was just so disgruntled, and my wife was like, "Do you even like this game?" And I was like, I love this game.
That question has kept me up at night many times.
We got some friends. We got some friends in my channel that are like that too. They're like, I have put 5,000 hours in Smite. Do you like it? No. This game sucks.
It's Destiny.
Yeah, it's like I put thousands of hours in. Are you any good? No. I hate this game.
Are you any good and do you enjoy it? Are two very different questions.
No and no. The answer is no and no to both.
The best part of Magic is talking about it.
And Wayne has picked it.
You know what,
up.
guys?
Okay.
I think Twan won that game.
Yep. I don't.
Wayne has a message for us. Don't know what he said, but
it's fine. It's fine. We're gonna go ahead and transition this one. All right, we got that thumbs up or that arrow for Twan. Hey, who won that game?
Wayne would like people to know that 5-color Omnath is not fair.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
that's fair. I'll let the chat know.
yeah.
I'll put the complaints in. Hey, 5 colors.
Ask Hargett how his Lies of P progress is.
It's going good. It's a new Souls game it's a Souls-like game that's going well.
That's a game where I think everyone who participates, they all agree that they hate it. Like Elden Ring. Anytime do you like this game? No. As they just slam glass against their head.
Deck's not fair. Yeah. All right.
Scam did beat game 1.
Scam got game
All right,
one on the
Scam,
other end.
We're up. Scam and 5-color are all up one.
Yep.
So keep you guys.
So I do think, my personal opinion, I think it's gonna be 5-color versus Scam in the finals.
That's
Who would've
thought?
That's an OGC final right there because they're both from OGC.
That'd be pretty sweet.
So we have 2 people from OGC and 2 people locals. So deck is unfair. Oh no, it's not fair at all. No, it's just a pile. It's just hey, look, I'm rich. I'm gonna make you sit here and look at all my money.
Yeah, it's I love the way that Matt describes it. It's 5-color trade binder for like the last 2 years.
It shouldn't.
Who's on Scam? Ben Chatham.
Ben Chatham.
Yeah, Ben Chatham.
The owner of
Yeah, owner of OGC. Another store in the Alabama area. Now, I wouldn't say Birmingham. It's more in the Anniston area.
No one plays competitive anything because it's fun. You just want to be the best at dealing with pain and agony. And
Yeah.
there's so much accuracy in that. There's so many times where like real life trauma. I've just been able to deal with it because I was like, you know what? I lost a winning in at SCG. What is this? What is this in comparison?
Would you like to hear a story that's gonna make you sad?
Sure.
I've never lost a winning in.
You never have?
In SEG or
I have.
GP
I
or
only have one day 2 to my name for SCGs,
Never.
and that was.
I either lose earlier or I just win
Oh,
because I'm just better.
wow, what a shame.
Yeah, it's a real But you see, really, I'm the one that's hurting because I win and then I lose in day 2, so I don't.
That's
So-
Twan.
Alright, so let's take a look at the sideboard. So Twan has 2 Boseiju, 2 Chalice of the Void, 2 Flusterstorm, 2
I have
Levin's
no
Veto,
idea how to spell your name, but thank you,
3
Felipe.
endurance.
Thank you so much for the follow.
3 Endurance, 3 Obsidian Charmaw, and 1 Embercoil the Promised End. If I'm on Twan, based off what I saw, I really don't care about any of these.
His sideboard blanks.
The sideboard just kind of blanks against Goblins, which may have been a strength of Wayne's this whole week, this whole event. Maybe you could...
You could maybe bring in Charm. I don't know.
Maybe 1 Charmaw, or maybe... No, because Wayne doesn't play a lot. Maybe an Endurance for like a sneak attack, for like a ambush Viper block, but I'm not a really big fan.
Yeah, Wayne has a lot more.
Wayne's got a lot more going on.
Alright, so
most
Wayne's
likely.
sideboard, Wayne has 3
Oh my god, it's typed out.
3
Thank you.
Tarfire, 4 Leyline of the Void, 2 Blood Moon, 2 Max of the Moon, 2 Chalice, and 2 Fury. Obviously, for those listening and those who can see it, the 2 main cards that pop out are Blood Moon and Max of the Moon.
He's gonna moon him.
You want to get those 2 out.
You want to moon your opponent.
If I'm Wayne, I'm actually very interested in Fury as well. Fury can hit the Planeswalkers. It can hit a Halfling. It's just it's an equalizer card. So those would be the 6 cards I want to bring in.
If I can interject though, the thing about Blood Moon and Magus against the 5-color Omnath deck is it's so is so awkward. It seems like it would be just a slam dunk, amazing card against them, but they do run a good number of basics. They have a lot of outs to it, which is the kind of unfortunate part. They have Mana Dorks, they have Teferi that can just bounce either one, and they have Boseiju. So it's like I have tried it where I've boarded it in against them on Murktide, and it's kind of not done much. But I mean, certainly there are stages where it can be good, but I don't know. Overall, I'm kind of not impressed with it if I just have to give my input on it. Yeah, exactly. Project is very, very resistant to any kind of land take.
Yep, and one interesting interaction with Twan's deck, and I've done it before in Bring to Light and Pioneer, and that's with Omnath plus Elishnorn. If you get crack a fetch land, and you actually, with a first land drop with Elishnorn, you immediately gain 4 life and get 4 mana. So it's not necessarily you gain 8 mana, but you can immediately just, if you have a fetch land, you can get all 3 modes of Omnath's trigger. So it's definitely a neat interaction. All right, going to game 2 here, and hopefully for all you Gabo fans out there, this will be a little bit of a better turnout.
No, Wayne has mulled, I think, just once here. That's something I have been bad with streaming-wise on this part. I have not kept up with their mulligans. I don't think we've seen anybody mulligan less than 6, though. I think Wayne might be on 5, but I was not paying attention.
If Wayne's on 5, that's very sad news.
That's sad Christmas
because now
news.
it is sad Christmas because then Twan will be able to. It looked like a J. Twan will be able to just lean on Wayne for the rest of the game, and it's just going to be really hard for him to overcome that. But if there's anyone who can do it, it's the Wayne train, baby.
Mm-hmm. Now let's say this: whose playmat do you like more? We have a Force of Will, and then the other one is supposed to be Jujutsu Kaisen.
Well, I've never seen Jujutsu Kaisen.
You'd like it.
But funny enough, the outro from the first season is actually my ringtone because I thought it was really neat.
Oh.
And so my wife put it on my phone.
I just realized
the Lost in Paradise song.
Yeah.
These are both the people that beat me in Swiss playing against each other.
Do you want to comment? I'll be like, would be nice if you would drawn like that while we're playing.
Did someone say Goblins? You got that right, Elusive Con Man. That's what we have to the right. You may have not seen any of the Goblins because they all died that game.
Yeah.
But you hopefully will see some.
He's picked up the phone. He's texting. He's texting.
That's
how will we know the life total?
That's how you know you're. Oh, mull to 4.
Yeah, he is mulling to 4 on this one.
My God.
I didn't notice that.
This is becoming a Sarah McLachlan special.
All right, if we can get F's in the chat real quick for our boy. I don't care who you're reading for.
This is becoming TVMA. If you're watching this, if you're one of the millions and millions watching around the world, shield your eyes if you're under the age of 12.
How much do you want to bet that Twan just messaged his group message and said, I'm about to make it to the finals? It's like, I'll see you in the finals.
As you guys saw,
looking at flights to Denver.
As you guys saw Twan pick up his phone, he literally just messaged us and said, I'm about to end this man's whole career.
Yeah. I have him on Facebook. I'm like, stop. He's already
all in the chat. You know what? I feel like I know an emote that's perfect for a situation.
If Wayne wins on this Mulda 4, I'll gift a sub. So.
Yep. I feel like I know one that's perfect for a situation like this. Because that's what I would be doing if I were Wayne.
Hands in your arm and all that. Jeez.
Play your Mana Dork pass with 2 cards in hand.
Oh, he's got the mana. If he endings this game's over. Okay, he played a Delighted Halfling.
No, right. Mana Dork and a Mana Dork.
King Mudkip, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
All right, paying the 2. He played a Snoop. Okay, what if he just naturals it?
If he naturals,
what is that? What is that?
That looks to me.
That's
a Mogwai Marshal.
All right,
curving out. I mean, that's about as good as you can ask, but
probably gotten him with 2 for 2 there.
No, he just.
Oh, he played it. Oh, yeah.
He would if he
could. Had to completely curve out.
I might be gifting a sub if this top card is Kiki Jiki.
If this top card is Kiki Jiki, I will gift a sub and I will go streaking.
I don't think, even with Kiki Jiki, I don't think he wants to. He has to have the mom.
That part will not be on camera.
That'll be on our Southern
Money
Magic
people have
OnlyFans
revenue.
page, actually.
So what?
That'll be on our Southern Magic OnlyFans page.
That'll be on our Patreon.
Yeah.
If you're picking up what I'm putting down.
Yeah. I think we're good where we are right now. We got Twitch, TikTok, YouTube right now, right? TikTok will be jumping.
That's right. What if I created a channel called Only Josh, but instead of being like what you think it would be, it's just me talking about cards I hate. So like Urza Saga, the One Ring,
OJ.
True Name Nemesis, Days,
One Ring Part 1,
Teferi,
One Ring Part 2.
MTG After Dark, yeah. Only cards.
No, the real question
Or
is,
what I'll do is, instead of doing any of that, I'll tell you that your 15th sideboard slot is a good choice. That's what I will do. I feel like I can make millions off that.
What about, what was I about to say? I forgot.
That's how you know this game is just completely memed out. We're talking about nonsensical stuff. Well, at least that Teferi's dead.
And so is that Snoop.
Yeah, and so, well, no, it's coming back. Quapow!
What's the top card? Oh, that's the mom.
All right, well.
Oh, it could happen. It could happen.
Bam! All right, well, there's a 2% chance. Twan needs to have the answer now.
Twan has to answer this right now.
I really don't want to go streaking.
You might be gifting a sub and streaking.
Yeah.
Just go yell at Twan like, Twan,
Come on! Come on!
All right, here he comes. Here he comes. He's got us. He's got us.
And okay. All right. Well.
All right, your pants are safe this
My
time.
pants are safe.
Yep.
Thank God.
Stay on your body. All right, and we're drawing the mommy.
He said, "Put that card back, please.
Put that card.
Flip that card.
Put that back. Put that back where it came from. Or so help me.
All right. Well,
now we're sued by Disney.
Yeah, now
Crap.
we're copyright. Tutor up another Snoop. That is true.
For a Mulda 4,
For Mulda 4, this is way more competitive than it had any right to be.
Does you have Twan's list, right? Does he have a Supreme Verdict?
Yes. Or no, he does not. The other 5-color deck that Maytop 8 did, he does not. He has to literally 1-for-1 everything. The only thing that he obviously has Fury, and a Fury would just be nonsensical right now. It would literally clean up the whole board. Like Wayne would have a token.
Yep.
But that other than like actual 1 card kill everything, no.
Yep. All right, he's getting in for 3. Don't know if it's going for him or the Teferi. Most likely, I think he pointed at the Teferi. Teferi down.
Oh, good.
Well, Teferi down. Twan with an infinite amount of cards in hand, playing a Windswept Heath.
He's searching.
And if at any point, if Twan plays a Fury, I believe we will see Twan in the finals. You think he has Goblin Bombardment in his hand? Elusive comment, don't tempt me like that. Don't get me excited.
He probably does not. That would be sweet, though. Pokey, poke, 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 poke.
Is that what I think it is? Oh, it's even worse. It's Elishnor. Well,
That card, he's had that card every single
that
game.
card might... You need a whole lot of tar fires to kill that thing.
All of them, actually. Hey, Jalen Hurts scored me 27 points. There we go.
This would be a great opportunity for Check My Fantasy Team, actually.
Yeah.
Let me...
Not saying this game's over or anything.
No,
No. We're watching still. But, you know.
Well, I lost. Jeez.
All right, he's playing a ringleader here. I always forget that card's legal.
Yeah, Ringleader is one of those cards that's sneaky good for Goblins, and it's one of those reasons why it does nothing now, actually. It actually does nothing.
He played a 4-mana 2/2.
I got excited until I remember there's an Elishnor.
There's a shining
Now we
Elishnor.
just play a Fury, and then we just Walloompa everything. I believe that's a Fury. So
Jamar Chase got me over
That's
50.
that's
I'm still
5
losing.
mana.
I'm sorry.
it's either a Fury or Solitude. Tap 5 mana.
I say in the finals we go to the other view. Hey, who knows? Maybe there'll be a... We'll see if they actually play the finals.
And no, it was a Charmaw. How about that? It blew up both of his lands.
Not like
Obsidian
this.
Charmaw. Not like this. Now play a
Not like
Now
this.
play a Magus of the Tabernacle.
Yeah. So this is kind of funny too because like it doesn't actually matter what those cards are that are shining on Twan's field.
Yeah.
Oh, he got a land.
Ha ha!
Ha-ha!
Take that. All in its wake.
We know.
We know.
We've been trying to work with it. Right now, there's an Elishnor Obsidian Charmaw and a Delighted Halfling.
We're gonna move it. Our next game will be at a different camera.
Yeah, we're gonna move it to a different camera
So
and all
we'll
that.
make sure we have a good finals match, assuming they play. That.
We were streaming in a separate room, and then we had to move out of that, so we had to change location.
Oh well, there's Fury, and
a Fury.
What the Goo Goo doll say? It's like, I don't want the world to see me.
That's how you guts think. He's picking it up.
All right. Well, I hope if you were watching that and you enjoyed yourself, I hope you're happy. Because
I'm glad y'all picked this match.
Yes, we saw that.
We saw.
We can't air that.
We can't air that.
We can't air that.
Delete the tape.
That's my. Yeah, we're gonna have to post that on freaking.
Do you have
that goes on
Will or Matt? Any thoughts on that match? Because my thoughts are. Bleh.
Yeah, that's a bleh.
My thought is I'm really looking forward to seeing what gets banned October 16th.
Yes. All right, let's see the next camera. Let's see what we have going on.
Yeah, trying to get it set up right now. Let's see.
Fury.
It might be
Hot
Fury.
take, yeah.
It should be Fury. It cuts off too many decks, i.e. Goblins.
Okay, so we're gonna switch to the other game. Looks like they're in the middle of a game
Looks
right
like
now.
they're boarding. Can you get an update?
Yeah, Rhinos just won.
Rhinos
the
just
match?
Game 2.
Oh, game 2.
Okay, so we're going into game 3.
Yes.
Holy crap! Look at it.
All right, so we're going to game. We're going in game 3. Let's go ahead and change the names real quick. So we have Ben on the left, repping the OGC shirt. All right. Hitting OK there, and then we're going to over here. It's Anthony. You know, funny enough, these are two store owners playing against each other.
Yep.
Are they going to game 3? And Tiny.
Yep. I was told by Anthony, whoever wins this, they get the other's collection.
Oh,
Yeah. So.
it's a big cash game. So.
Yep.
All right, so let's go ahead and set this up. Transition here, and we will mark that both of them are up a game
We're
going
notched
into game
at
3.
2. We're notched at 1 rather.
Scam and Rhinos going to game 3.
Yep, we got them up here.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, this camera is actually a lot better for the glare.
Who won?
Twan won in a way that I don't know if it's legal. It's probably banned in like 13 countries and Singapore.
There were no lands on the field, and then there was a Fury.
What?
Yeah,
Obsidian Charmaw.
Yep.
Obsidian Charmer with Elishnor.
And then he played a Fury with Elishnor. So
Has made finals all season. He bubbled on 9. Oh, I know. I beat him a couple times. I beat him a couple times on there. I really hope he gets this.
nobody knows bubbling more than it's not bubbling. That's the issue. It's just securing the win.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I bubble a lot.
So you're saying you have trouble finishing?
Yeah, but it's not the first time that issue happens. But
No, it's just
Have you tried lightly blowing on it?
yeah. Yeah, that only works when I'm close.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go ahead and mark this as a mature stream.
Yeah.
We're talking about winning Magic games.
We're talking about trying to get the ketchup out of the bottle.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. We have.
Seems Anthony is on a phone call right now.
Yeah.
Is that legal?
Probably not, but you know.
I mean, that last game we watched.
We still had a theory
Twan
that
messaged us that it's over with.
Yeah, Twan sent a text message like while out on the Moldal floor, and we were assuming he was texting somebody saying, "I'm about to be in the finals." Yeah. Okay. It's like, oh, got it. All right, let's go ahead and see what we got here. Now, do we know who's on the play here? It's Ben, right?
It would be Ben, I assume. Now, all right, chat. What do you think about this? A lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players do this in other card games where they take their playmat and fold it over. In a tournament, when your opponent does that, do you feel like you're about to just get flavor blasted?
Yes.
Because I always feel like I'm about to just get destroyed.
The ones that you need to fear are the ones with no playmat and ultra close sleeves because they were given those sleeves. Those people don't fear anything.
The players who have foiled out decks and play on the convention center tables with no playmat, those are the ones that are just going to rock your world.
Yes,
right?
they are going to wreck you. It's like, well, no, I'm not going to say that. Never mind.
Oh, all right.
Never mind.
Right back to being
Back to MTG After Dark.
No.
Get me. All right, so this is
I think we're a little tilted.
we are a little tilted, but I mean
I can fix it real quick.
so is
we can fix that.
I
You didn't have to do it to him, man.
You don't know that.
MTG ad.
Hey, can you guys stream if anyone has foil beseech the mirrors?
Hey, anyone in chat have a foil beseech the mirror they want to like
Give
send
away
us?
for free?
Yeah, mail.
And ask nothing in return.
That's
good.
That's good. Please don't touch it again. Matt, you just see the camera fall over. That's perfect.
Ben's on the play.
Ben's on the play. Cool.
Ben is on the play here. Actually, tell him, boy.
Got 9th twice this season and 10th today. Wait, actually, to beseech these.
To beseech these what?
These what? These corn nuts.
These chicken nuggets. I hope. I really want some chicken nuggets.
I'm so hungry.
I'm starving.
We're going
to King Buffet after this, and we're going to destroy.
We're going to kick open that front door, and the hostess is going to cry.
More rice. There's never enough.
Rice.
I told you when I'm finished, you can have what's left.
That's gonna be us at the buffet.
But there isn't enough. There's never enough. Happy Thanksgiving.
God.
I told you when I'm finished. What's left?
All right, we got the life total here. All right, let's see what happens.
That's condensation.
That's
on the outside.
condensation.
Now, I will say, like, I am rooting for Rhinos because it is my actual deck being played. But I think it would be cool to see an OGC finals.
It would be nice to see an OGC finals, and what?
Also, Anthony
where's
doesn't
Anthony?
deserve to be in the finals.
Where's
Yeah, that's
Anthony,
true.
What's Anthony's? What's his hand count? Is he mulliganed at all?
I think he's on 7.
On 7. Okay. I was gonna say if Anthony actually mulligans and Ben keeps a hand of obviously grief scam, that is very bad news. Comes without saying. So, but it looks like Ben, they're still resolving mulligans. Look like they're mulligan over, and you know this is a perfect time to mull it over. No time limit. Really playing for everything.
For sure.
So.
Right. Hang on, you're good.
Oh, he is mulliganing.
Actually, know 2 guys from an old church that got kicked out because they kept going for more food. I think they were on 27 plates total before the owner said pay and get out.
That sounds right. I worked at a Chinese restaurant for a little bit, and this...
Oh, you can eat my keister.
Oh, is he mulliganing? Okay, they're both mulliganing the 6.
Okay.
Yep. I didn't see what his hand was, but yeah.
Did you see the ending of that last match against him though? Because Rakdos had Thoughtseize, and double chalice,
Oh my god.
and Rhinos won through that.
I'm very curious to see how Ben on Scam won the quarterfinals match against 5-color Brindlelight, because that Brindlelight player seemed to have it all. I want to know how they got out of that. Did they just brick on their draws?
I was gonna say about the Chinese thing. So I worked at a Chinese place, and this guy came in, and we cut him off soda because he drank 8 Cokes before he got his second plate. This man was thirsty.
How do you cut someone off of a non-alcoholic beverage?
The lady went up there because I told him I'm not doing that. I'm not going up to this man and saying we're cutting you off soda because first of all, soda costs like $2. Like you pay $2 for it, and after 8 cups, it's probably you probably drink about 30 cents worth of soda. I was like, you're just cutting him off to water, and he was so embarrassed too because he was basically like, you drink too. She said you drink too much. Cut him off Coke and handed him water.
What if he was secretly an alcoholic and he was trying to get off alcohol? It just makes him smart.
It's time to go back.
I just remember he asked for a Coke. I gave him a Coke. I do a round. He goes, can I get another Coke? Oh, yeah, sure. And he's like, can I get another Coke? And I go, yeah, sure. And then he, again, can I get another Coke? And I'm like, oh, okay.
You drink too much.
There's no way that man's kidneys are clean.
Yeah.
Are
Yeah.
any of our kidneys clean? Let's be
No.
real.
But his are stoned up.
He's probably not alive anymore. Like, that was like
That's
8
cool.
years ago or so. Alright, I'm going to go plug my phone in if you want to take a seat.
Yeah.
Thirsty.
Thirsty.
All right, looks like we finally resolved mulligans, and now we can
We're gonna go give Wayne a
get
hug.
a nice game 3. Yes, please go check on our friend Wayne.
To see if he's still alive.
Right. So, obviously it was off screen, but I did see in game 2, it looked like the scam player kept a hand that was, the only land was a Malakir Rebirth, one of the MDFCs, but he kept it on the back of Chalice, is what it seemed like, because he had the turn 1 tap land Chalice. Do you expect to see that again? Do you think he's going to mulligan aggressively for that Chalice?
You're talking about for Ben?
Yeah.
Possibly. However, it is really important to understand that Chalice does not, and as you know, and as some others may know as well, Chalice does not just single-handedly stonewall the deck. Yes, it does turn off, like, the obvious little namesake card for crashing footballs, but the deck really morphs into, like, an elementals tempo deck with obviously with subtlety, endurance, and it can play a decent mid-game with Fury and Fire and Ice. So, yes, they probably bring it in, but Scam is going to need to support. They're going to need to supplement that. They're going to need to have something to add on with the Chalice. If you keep a hand based off of Chalice by yourself, you will probably lose.
Sure.
So,
and we don't see the Chalice right there immediately. Doesn't mean he doesn't have it. He could be sandbagging, waiting for turn 2, because obviously Rhinos can't go off until turn 3.
And Rhinos has no hand disruption, so probably no true rush. And now we see a Dalthy Voidwalker, which, I mean, doesn't seem like it's going to be that impactful in this matchup. And we see Anthony play an Ash Barons, essentially.
Not even.
Because with a not colorless Gemstone Cavern.
That is a waste, baby. Like, it's just a straight
Did
waste.
you see it?
The Gemstone Cavern?
He had that in opening hand and forgot to reveal it.
Oh.
Yep.
That's
looks like a
big
misstep
swing
on
in the
Anthony's
semifinals.
part that they forgot to play that. And there's the Chalice that we alluded to earlier.
Yeah,
and this might be
All right, so this finals is
quick
definitely
one. Now-
going on some X-rated site.
Now, credit to Anthony. There is a Brazen Borrower in their hand, so they can't end the turn Brazen Borrower the Chalice and go for a one-shot Shardless Agent.
Right.
That is an option.
The question is, they played the Gemstone Caverns on turn 2. That seems to indicate he might not have that third land
He might not have
for
it.
the red or second colored mana.
That is true, and that would be unfortunate. But it's definitely not over. I mean, it's maybe a little embarrassing, maybe a little tilted, but it's definitely something that you can push through.
It's not over, but if Anthony doesn't have that third land, this just made the game very awkward for him.
Yep. Now, one card I'm interested to see if Ben brought in is, I'm pretty positive it is Hidetsugu Consumes All. That is a card in this matchup that is just bonkers if it resolves.
Yes.
I mean, it'll easily be a 4-for-1.
We see the Force Pitch
Force Pitch Force. That's very indicative that they don't have the third land, if you ask me, because they do flash the Beseiju, so they're going to bounce the Dalthy Voidwalker, and see if he can follow it up with a Cascader. Needs to hit it. Needs to hit it now, ideally.
Right. It looks like that might be a Beseiju in hand. They just need the third land.
There we go.
Yep. We do see Shardless Agent, which will almost certainly find a Crashing Footfalls. But again, noteworthy, there's no red mana in that backfield. So if these Rhinos don't stick around for a couple turns, Anthony could still be in real trouble.
Anthony can't. This is Anthony. This is his chance to steal the game because he also does have a Brazen Borrower waiting in the wings. That is a Orcish Bowmaster. So something tells me we're not going to see that Sugu Consumes All because why just throw out that Orc army just to die? But the good news for all you Scam fans out there, they do have a lot of different ways for target removal for these tokens. And Anthony is low on gas. So if Ben can find a way to fatal push these Rhinos or just terminate them, get them, etc.
Fatal Pushes, Scam is a clean answer to one of them.
Yeah, Fury.
Not Scam, Fury.
Fury
Yes.
can get one of them. I mean, it can easily really just turn the tide in a big way. And it looks like we're about to see a
quick
Shieldred.
casting.
Oh, no, it's a
Grief.
Grief. Not stand corrected. Well, there's that red mana we were talking about.
Fascinating. He does take the Violent Outburst with no red mana in the back.
Well, it's just one of those cards where if Anthony does ever get a fetch land, that card is just so heinous once it resolves. Actually, it looks like he's mulling it over. He did take it back.
And I'm not saying that taking the Violent Outburst is the wrong decision. It might very well be, but I definitely think this is worth some consideration. Because, sure, the Violent Outburst represents potentially immediately 2 4/4s on the battlefield, but the Rhinos is guaranteed to get them eventually.
Yep. And I go with the Outburst. It's more the immediate danger than one that's coming 4 turns away, which that is the move I would make.
I think I overall agree with it, but I appreciate taking the time and analyzing the situation and really asking yourself, is it worth taking the chance that they just don't draw the red source?
Well, now they're attacking, so seems like a double block is what Ben is considering here.
Most likely.
With Fury, with Grief and an Orc army token. Yep.
Yep. Unfortunately, no black mana open, so we will
No scamming.
not be seeing scam happen.
No scamming, and unfortunately for Ben, the toughness nothing will survive with this trade. It'll be a 2-for-1.
Yeah, as you said, Anthony may end up being able to steal this game. Can we see Scam get scammed by the Rhinos?
That would be very unique. I mean, that Rhinos, if there's a deck that can steal a game, quote unquote steal a game, it's definitely Rhinos. Rhinos just has that ability to just pull it out of nowhere because they basically have 8 copies of Crashing Footfalls that they can cast immediately. So, and if you look at that mana, he still has Crashing Footfalls, he still has that Brazen Borrower that's lingering. And
but again,
who's to say that card won't be a factor later on?
Right, and the mana issue is still a thing for the Brazen Borrower. There's no red mana, there's no second blue mana.
We have a Dalthy Voidwalker, which is kind of just, it's really only seems to be good because it's an unblockable threat. And now we have another Chalice. But this battlefield is getting extremely gummed up.
So the life totals, life totals should now be 20 to
We're gonna
10,
get an
if I'm
update.
not
We're gonna get an
mistaken.
update on life totals for you guys because this is extremely important.
Yes. Following a no block last turn and no shocks, no fetches, I do believe the life total is 20 to 10 in favor of the Rhinos player.
Yeah, because those are some fat. Is that a poly? No, those are Gyarados.
That
Could
is
tell
the
though.
Gyarados. What is the plural of Gyarados?
There we go.
Is it Gyaradoses? Gyarados?
I don't know, but we did.
Gyaradosin?
We did talk about it when he was playing against you. How you were playing fish and he has a bigger fish that's attacking you.
There's always a bigger fish.
Yeah. Shout out to everyone in chat. Give Matt Krausen a shout out for adjusting the life pad or life totals.
It is 16 to 10. Where did the 4 damage come from?
4 damage probably came from
Rhino.
Dalthy Voidwalker.
Dalthy Voidwalker and ping from Bowmaster.
Yes, that is correct. Very astute. Big Matt energy.
Big Matt
Yes, sir.
energy.
Thank you.
That's right, we're gonna make that a shirt.
Ooh. Is that a fetch lane in hand?
If that is a fetch land. That's gonna be really good. Yep, that is a Wooded Foothills.
Yeah, that
His
represents
hand is
the
Wooded Foothills and the Basic Forest. Basic Forest means nothing. Wooded Foothills represents Instant Speed Brazen Borrower.
Yeah. So I assume you play that. Most likely, Bin's instep. You just go grab what is it? A Steam Vince, right?
Steam
Steam Vince.
Vents.
You have the red mana
Yeah.
now. You get a flash in the Brazen Borrower. There's no telling what Ben has in hand, but this is looking good for the Rhinos player. If I'm Anthony, I am feeling confident that the
Look at these trade-offs.
finals is just within reach.
Yeah, look at these trade-offs. Now, as long as he remembers that he has that Brazen Bar, we're just waiting in the wings.
Is that
You
only
know-
one card in hand?
Scam only has 1 card in hand, and they're behind on board. They need a Hidetsugu consumes all right now, or they need a Shieldred.
There's only 3
They
toughness
probably
on
don't even
board
bring in Shieldred.
and a lethal Brazen Borrower on standby.
This game is so unbelievably tight, and let's see if he sees it. That might just be too much for Ben to overcome
If this
because there's no
Brazen-
blocker.
If the Brazy B resolves, I don't know what Ben could have that wins this game.
You'd have another Orcish Bow.
You'd have to have another Bowmaster. It's Bowmaster or bust. That is literally it.
And even then, you're still fighting from behind, aren't you?
Oh yeah, because you still have the 4 coming
I guess.
across.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you can trade boards and
Yeah,
take 1
you're-
damage.
You're playing on, but you are not participating in an effective manner. Draws.
So
It
Ben,
could be anything. It's another Charlotte Agent just for
Oh.
good measure. And that's going to do
That
it.
is the
Anthony's going to
game.
move on to the
Wow.
finals. What a game.
Scam indeed did get scammed by the Rhinos.
What a game. That was fantastic. I'm glad we got that one on stream. That was a really good example of patience, understanding where you're at, understanding tempo. I'm starting to run out of superlatives. That was just a fantastic game.
And again, just like you said at the beginning, it's very indicative that Chalice of the Void is not the end-all be-all in this matchup. Sure, that last one, had it stuck earlier, it may have done a lot of work. The last one, if you can trade boards, the Rhinos aren't going to resolve.
Yeah.
But
And even if Ben does get the Bowmaster to kill the Brazen Borrower, you're just getting trucked in combat. Like, what are you
Absolutely.
really achieving there? So
right, there were a lot of draws. Urbina and RL Odin, thank y'all for the follows.
yeah, good to see y'all. So we were so caught up in an awesome match, and Slater, sorry that we didn't get to you. We've just been caught up in such an insane match. But
That was a clincher, and this is to go to the finals, mind you.